Y'all motherfuckers.
Good.
I am done. Yesterday was my last day at Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
I'm tightening up some things today because, we're recording the podcast right now Thursday morning. It's 8:30 in the morning. So after I do this podcast, I got one other thing to do, and I am fucking done until January 7th.
Now, did you block off all this time to give 6ix9ine head?
It was a sure bet, baby. Like, it was a sure bet. Yo, there's nobody.
You were in the hot seat this week.
Listen, I would never use that kind of hyperbole if I didn't think it was a sure bet.
Now, how long did it take you to find out how to properly pronounce hyperbole?
It actually, you know what? It took. I always knew how to pronounce it, but for whatever reason, I said hyperbole.
You were like, shit, did Elon Musk invent something?
It's hyperbole. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing as when Biggie said.
Go like this right here.
When Biggie said, "You look so good, I'll suck on your daddy's dick." Quoting Richard Pryor. It's all hyperbole. Or when Biggie said, "I'll fuck RuPaul before I fuck them ugly ass escape bitches." You know what I'm saying?
Still got this thing right here. Yeah.
It's all hyperbole. So that's what I was using to let people know there was no way in hell 6ix9ine was beating this case.
Yeah.
And it's what's so crazy about
even if he got out, you wouldn't be responsible to suck his dick.
If I would never, that's a bet.
No, I'm not saying that you would have done it.
He still didn't beat the case.
He
either
didn't
way.
beat the case. Exactly.
But
now
you got these idiots on social media who will say things now like, well, he only got 24 months. Technically, that's beating the case. No, it's fucking
not beating the case.
There's no such thing as technically he beat the case. I don't give a fuck if he got 24 months or 2 days. He got sentenced.
Would you remove your chains before doing it, hypothetically speaking? Because
I would never do it. It's a sure bet. It was a sure bet.
But wouldn't that be slightly disrespectful to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X? You just hear their chains dangling.
It's called hyperbole.
Right.
Everybody go Google hyperbole. Right. It's an exaggeration. You know what I mean? Like, you're a comedian. You do hyperbole all the time.
Bro, I thought you said hyperbole, and I was like, you're really going for the sack with this blowjob.
But once again, can we say something once again?
Yes.
I'm right. Like I am most of the time about shit. Okay? That's what people really hate.
That's what
they want Charlemagne to be so wrong. Ooh, we got him finally. 6ix9ine is coming home. He's gonna have to suck that dick. I'm sitting back looking at all the memes like, yeah. Listen, where do these rumors come from on the internet?
What do you mean?
Like, as far as like 6ix9ine's coming home. That never came from any reliable source. That never came from a reliable source.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Where do you think it comes from?
I just think people just start that shit, they throw it out there, and it goes. Now, I will say last week...
You don't think maybe a lawyer? Maybe like someone's on the team?
I think it came from the label.
And the label made it up?
I think it came from the label. I think the label was gauging the level of interest people still had in 6ix9ine. Not even as far as like regular people, as far as like the media is concerned. Because they hit me last week, and they asked me if I would be down to do a one-on-one interview with 6ix9ine. I said, nah, I don't think that would be a good idea.
Yeah. Did you ask what type?
I didn't know if they were trying to cash in on the bet. I didn't know that I'm gonna be his first sexual pleasure when he comes home. I don't fucking know. But I was just like, I don't think that'd be a good idea. I was like, his best 2 looks have been the Breakfast Club. Mm-hmm. Maybe the Breakfast Club. But I said I'll gauge interest. I said I honestly didn't know how I felt. But I was like, I don't know how I feel about interviewing 6ix9ine because if he would have got out, I would have felt like there would have been no accountability. You understand what I'm saying? Like you wild out, you troll people, you order these hits on people, people got hurt, you do all of this bullshit, you go to jail, then you snitch on every fucking body.
Right. And
then you just come home. And like you're just supposed to be embraced with open arms. Like, where's the accountability in that? Like, how does a kid learn?
Right.
How does a kid learn from that 6ix9ine situation if he just comes home
reasonable
on Wednesday?
There's a situation where he's been in prison for, 13 months or something?
13 months.
And you've been a big proponent of changed behavior and
not after 13 months.
That's what the next question was. How long is it before you can get away from your past?
Well, the best apology is changed behavior, right? So I would have to see how he comes home. So if he was to come home on yesterday,
gotcha.
I got to see what type of person he is.
Gotcha.
Are you coming home humbled by the situation?
Gotcha.
Are you coming home acknowledging that what you did was wrong in a real way? Are you a changed man? Are you still out here telling everybody suck your dick? Right. You know what I mean? And by the way, I have no reason to trust him because he's a young troll. So he's the type of person that will say anything, right, to get what he wants.
Right.
So you come home and you try to be nice 6ix9ine. Nice 6ix9ine don't work.
Right.
So now you got to go back to Suck My Dick 6ix9ine and Super Thug Gangsta 6ix9ine because you surrounded by all of this security 6ix9ine, and then now all of us looking stupid again, and now we back where we started at.
I never thought that the Super Thug thing was that compelling. I thought the self-deprecation was funny. Like when he would run in the hallways and talk about how he's the fastest guy when he's like super slow, obviously, and it was just hysterical. Like he'd just be in this hotel room.
All that shit is funny.
When he's playing soccer and like he's the best goalie. Like when he was kind of making fun of himself and poking fun of himself, I was really entertained. Him telling like thugged out people to suck his dick was funny because it kind of exposed their fake thuggery in a lot of ways.
I don't think that it exposed their fake thuggery. They just never ran into each other. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, like there's certain people you can't tell them to suck your dick.
That's not true. Not on when I was the internet. You got guys telling the president to suck their dick every day.
You could tell the president to suck his dick.
Over the internet.
To suck your dick.
Do it in person.
You can't.
Do it in person with all the Secret Service and watch what happens to you.
I think you could say suck my dick to the president.
Not without getting tackled.
You can't run up on him and actually physically make him suck your dick.
But that's how it sounds on the internet. On the internet, anybody can be whatever they want to be on the internet. You can say whatever you want to say on the internet. But there are consequences to those actions, right? And even when somebody like 6ix9ine, that shit is all fun and games. So you look at the letters from the victims.
Right.
That they sent to the judge, or you look at the innocent bystander. You don't think about shit like that. The innocent bystander who got shot when he was ordering a hit on somebody.
Here's what I would say. The illusion maybe before 6ix9ine was, yo, you don't even say a word about these gangster rappers because if you even say a word about them, you might not have felt this way. But maybe someone like myself who's a little bit more removed, the idea was that they were like mob bosses, where it's like you don't even say a word because if you say a word, someone's going to see you about it. And then
he could have still got saw.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. But like he started saying a word about everybody and none of them did anything. And it was kind of fascinating for...
He didn't go nowhere though. You on the
Son, he was in Chicago. Like he was in all these places.
They showed the video.
He was in LA.
No. They showed the video of this guy in Chicago surrounded by police officers, surrounded by all this type flight security. This old block he went to at like 4:35 in the morning.
Yeah.
He literally was there for like 40 seconds.
Yo, he got kidnapped.
What do you mean?
He got kidnapped in Chicago, but he got kidnapped in New York.
Here in New York.
Exactly. So it's not even that hard to get him.
He got kidnapped by his own crew.
That's the thing. So it's not even that hard to get him.
No, Andrew, he got kidnapped by his own crew. I can kidnap you right now. I know where you're at. Because I know where you're at. I know who, you know what I'm saying? We
gotta kidnap me. You want to hang out?
Saying, we're a team.
I'll hang out, bro. We go get some food or whatever. You ain't gotta kidnap me, dude.
We're a team. Yeah. It's easy to kidnap somebody in your team.
Right.
That's the easiest thing to do. I know a Taylor's that every day.
So you would kidnap her?
Depends the price. It's a hot commodity out here in these streets.
How much you going for, Taylor? Yo, if they hit us and they were like 1 million, I'd be like, what's Sin doing?
I wouldn't sell Taylor.
Sin know how to do the board?
I wouldn't sell Taylor for 1 million.
You wouldn't sell her?
I wouldn't sell her for nothing I have.
What does that mean?
I wouldn't sell her for nothing I have.
Oh, I forgot you're selling. I was in a buyer's market. That's right. You kidnapped. Yeah. So here's the question. Mm-hmm. What would we pay for Taylor? Let's say she was kidnapped by someone else.
And I know her?
It's Taylor.
Like I know her.
You know her. It's Taylor. It's this Taylor. She's not your relative.
Ransom?
Yo, wait
a minute. Is this a ransom? Like, are we trying to get her back to save her life or this to have her?
No. You don't own her now.
Okay.
Do you know how kidnapping works?
So it is a ransom.
Do we need to bring in a professional? Wax, get in here. No, it's a ransom. It is a ransom. Taylor is kidnapped. There's one way to get her back. It is $1 million to get her back.
Prayer changes things, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, let's hold hands and let's all say a prayer for young Taylor. You know what I mean? I love her. Okay? Please,
bro,
God,
you know how quickly he would be an Anguilla forgetting about your ass?
Please, God, bring her back home safely. Please.
So you're not putting up $1 million for Taylor?
Millie's a lot of money, bro.
Yo, $1 million is a lot of money, though. Taylor, $1 million's a lot of money, yo. Say what? What about half? 500.
I gotta see what kind of collateral your mom got. Can you get the house?
Yo, that's true.
I'm serious.
Like, your mom got to put up the money first.
What's that?
It's not on Charlotte.
I need some collateral. Like, if I put this money up, how do I make sure it's an ROI on this?
No, there's no return on investment.
That is an investment.
It's not a stock.
Yes, it is. If I put $500,000,
I'm gonna free you, Taylor, but I get 20% in perpetuity.
I wouldn't even put no interest on it. I just want to make sure that I get my money back at some point in time.
But you can't get your money back.
If you put the house up, if her mom put the house in my name.
So you go buy her mom's house.
Do you want Taylor back or not?
Now you're holding her ransom too. You're doing the same thing.